I kind of like that name. Volume. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you're new, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Marvel Snap content. We're going to be going over Gambit Horsemen of Death, whether you should pull for him, if he's good, why he's good, what I imagine the meta is going to shift into, or what you can expect probably a little bit more now that he's being played a lot. So first of all, is Gambit good? The short answer is yes. Is he worth buying right now? No. Wait. I would wait for the OTA to pass. I would wait for a few days to pass to see how players adjust their decks towards Gambit. Let the players playing Gambit play Gambit, and let the meta kind of figure itself out for a second. You don't have to rush into buying him. That being said, if he proceeds to stay good and he proceeds to have good win rates, I then would say, you know, if he fits your playstyle and you can play him, go for it. I might consider picking him up because you can play him and destroy. You can just use Amora X and kind of wing it. It's going to be a little unreliable at times, but, you know, Gambit plus more X does equal more ways to stack null, essentially. So let's break down what's happening. Let's see if this is refreshed. This is 1 hour ago. It's his win rate's at 61%. His popularity is 0.3. It's doing, or Gambit's doing fine. I think Gambit is in a solid spot for day one. This is a solid spot to be in for day one. His win rate will drop. That it's not going to be a problem because at the moment players are not really fully adjusted to how the meta is altering with Gambit. They're still figuring it out. I assume they're going to be a new set of cards that you see in the meta now to prevent this card to be like played or shutting you down. Blink is going to make probably a big return. She never went anywhere. Hella's deck's always been good, but I assume now that, you know, Gambit can target small things, players are just going to go big. That's the most logical thing you can do, is just play big or play bigger and make sure you can't get targeted by Gambit. It's something that I probably would consider doing. Like, if you're me, you're looking at Blink thinking, I might need to play that deck, or might need to start playing cards with Blink. Hella is still very good in this meta. The Hella Blink deck, which is, I think, this right here. Very strong, because every one of your win conditions counters Gambit, because it can literally not be targeted by Gambit. Hella doesn't care. Blink doesn't care. MODOK doesn't care. Think Boom Death, Infinite, they don't care. You just sit until turn 4 or 5 or whatever. You play your Star-Lord and you win the game. Essentially, you don't even really play the game. It's kind of a boring deck, but like if it shifts to this meta again or proceeds to stay like this, and this deck just proceeds to still do good, there's not much you can do about it. Like, I'm sure they'll alter it a bit to make it to where you can play turn 7 or figure out a way to just, you know, stack more energy to play bigger things. But essentially, I assume Star-Lord might be coming back a little bit more to play those higher end cards in, well, I don't want to say higher end, the higher cost cards in the later game to counter out Gambit until he fades off a bit. I think that might happen. So Star-Lord, he can technically get targeted by Gambit, but the whole point of him is to get the energy, because he's like the best energy card in the game. So I assume Star-Lord's going to come back. I imagine Ghost Rider is going to be tinkered with and played with for those players who just kind of put Gambit down right away on turn 3. That also means maybe Red Guardian. That also means Stardust, because this is like Gambit's biggest counter, Stardust. You can't really play Gambit if you can't create stuff. So Stardust is going to be something that you probably want to play and protect. So yeah, Stardust. I assume he's going to come back and jam a little bit in some decks. So Cosmic Ghost Rider, Stardust. That's not the other one. I think if you're a free-to-play player and you're running into them, your best option for now Armor. Armor is really good into Gambit because you can't get targeted that way. You can play all your stuff that you need to do, like anything important, depending on the deck. Kitty Pride. If you're playing a Kitty Pride deck with Maverick and Shallow, just put them in protection of armor. That way they can't be destroyed. There's not a lot of ways to counter armor. She's ongoing, so I guess they could just play Enchantress, but they have to put Enchantress in their deck to really utilize her. But they're focusing on creating cards, so they're looking at Victorian Hand and Mora X and some other things. Also, armor is going to be good into Destroy, which is going to make a little bit of a return because Gambit can fit and Destroy. So this is just more reason to run armor. Armor is going to be really good. Well, armor is going to be good into certain setups, especially those setups that are Destroy in those Gambits. This will prevent them from doing anything they want to do. It also prevents Zola from copying Star-Lord. So more props to my girl Armor. She's sitting here representing the future. She's cooking. I think she's cooking. Armor's coming. I'm using Armor. 100% using Armor. Especially in this deck that I've been playing and going into the meta with. The meta is a mess. So those who are still grinding up to Infinite, expect rapid change to whatever you're seeing over the next few days until it settles again. Probably going to be a ton of Gambits. Probably going to be a ton of Destroys. Probably going to be a ton of Blinks. It's going to be just kind of probably some Star-Lords and some Shallows. It's going to be everywhere. The meta is going to be everywhere for a minute until it figures itself out. I am assuming the ones that will stay are going to be the Blink Hella decks. I assume anything with Stardust is going to be staying for a bit to just kick Gambit out of the meta. Things like that should probably end up staying a little bit until the next card reveal. So Gambit is more or less the card of the week type of flavor, more so a card that I imagine staying in the meta. I don't know if he's going to just stick in this meta for long. I don't know. I don't really know. It's hard to say. Players are weird. I don't play the meta. I play whatever the hell I want and still hit Infinite. I play the anti-meta, and as an anti-meta player, I'm playing Armor. Why join the team when I can play against them? So, to answer your question, is Gambit good? Yes. Is he impacting the meta? Yes. Will he stay meta? To be determined. To be determined. We're gonna go into a gameplay of my stream and me streaming against this guy, against a Gambit, so you can kind of see how players are using him, or how they want to use him. His effect is good. It's just gonna be very inconsistent like the other Gambit, so you might get lucky and win due to him hitting two things that don't matter. It's doable, but there you guys go. That's the statistics that I'm going over for now. I'm gonna wait and see. I think Gambit's a wait and see grab. I think he could be worth it. Just don't do it yet. Wait a day or wait a few days. Let the OTA hit. Let the meta figure itself out and see if Gambit proceeds to stay good. That way you're not jumping on the bandwagon of hype right now of Gambit and tricking yourself into something that might not be good in the long run. So sit on your coins or tokens and wait. If he's still good before he leaves, then consider picking him up if you want to. But at the moment, even though he's my favorite version of Death or Gambit, I'm still not picking him up. No. I just feel like he's too easy to counter. Too many counters. Way too many counters. But we'll see. He's number 14? What is the number 14 player playing? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I want to know what is he playing? Is it going to load in? Hello there. I'm playing the 14th player. Hello. I'm actually excited for this. I'm excited to see what the top 14 players playing. What cringe could he... Oh. 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 What is he playing? Still nothing yet. Star-Lord, maybe. Turn 1s are unlikely Star-Lord, though. It kind of depends. If that was turn 2, he's... The next card you play gains 3 powers and moves. I'm gonna play Iska there. That's like the best Iska spot. I should Maverick as well then, and consider that as an option. What is he playing? Dr. Motherfucking Octopus. Rah. Ooh. Buddy. Ooh. You're inting my lobby. You're inting my lobby. I appreciate your cause to the Oh. I don't want to do that yet. He's playing Gambit! He's playing Gambit! How many creative cards has he made so far? 0 out of... Oh, he's played 4. How? Oh. Dr. Octopus counts towards the, Oh. That's... wait. No, because even if I... Hold on. Let me think. Even if I did this... I can't do this, by the way. Let's just double dip into this. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That does not matter. It doesn't matter. Awesome, plus 12 to Shallow is diabolical. Who did he... That's fine. That's also fine, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Because I double my power there anyway. Gambit is mid. Fight me. I'm sorry, it took his elo away. Pointed laugh. Pointed laugh.